the men's E and the men's D before we get into the first of our women's 1500 events. He did run the 800. And pardon me, we just had another of our finishers there in the F race. Good to see him out there.
Zachary Lachlan.
Yeah, Zach Lachlan from Westfield. Well done to him. So not far away from the start now in the men's E race. We'll run through them while they're getting organised. Bryn Darby, Jude Hamilton, Kobe Stewart, Jasper Budd, Alice Hayden, Phil Batonis, Gerard White-Smith, Harley Grace, Cristiano Calcaro, Aston Lake, Nathaniel Brisbane backing up from the 800, Chris Gatt, Isaac Robertson, Oscar Turnbull, Lorenzo Panessa and Sam Oliver of Trinity. So another big field here of 16 in the men's E race.
So we know how important this start is, but not burning too many bickies too early, and you can see a couple really content just to wait and sit back. Another Scots College athlete we got in this race as well for the men's E. So Ellis Hayden in a pretty good position early, but the best of them out is Samuel Oliver from Trinity Athletics. As we see, I'm starting to string out a little bit more here. So 4:18, 4:19 is probably the tempo we're looking for, maybe trying to get under that. The fastest seed times coming around that range as they come into the home straight for the first time. It is our man from Trinity, Samuel Oliver, leading, and they're moving into lane number 4. Jasper Rudd is sitting second and sitting nicely there. Cristiano Calcaro of West Track and Field is on the outside of Ellis Hayden of the Scots College, but it's Trinity, back to Jasper Budd, and then it's Cristiano Calcaro, all looking good in the early stages.
Getting themselves organised, not quite single file. There's a couple of pairs running together like the arc, but they have gotten themselves organised, and just as I say that, we end up 4 or 5 or 6 wide as they go down the back straight for the second time. The widest of them is young Kobe Stewart of Trinity, who's got Nathaniel Brisbane backing up from the 800 in front of him, and Brisbane now actually goes to the front of the field along with Ellis Hayden of Scots. So a few moves down that back straight for the second time.
Brisbane was so impressive in that 800 metres here, so we'll see what he's got in the legs. He still looks like he's full of running here. He's in the white to the right shoulder of Ellis Hayden of Scots. He might even challenge for the lead here as they move along the home straight.
Phil Batonis of Westfield, just again another example of athletes going wide. He's getting around the shoulder of Christian Calcaro of Wests, but they're in the outside of lane 2 as they come down here with 800 to run.
Good to see Kobe Stewart. He's tucked in and looking like he's running with confidence as well. Another man from Trinity here, one of a couple in this race, but Nathaniel Brisbane from Kembla Joggers has just injected a little bit more pace into this one as they go through the 800 metres. It was about 2:18 through that 800 metre mark here. As we see Kobe Stewart put in a surge, he did that really efficiently too. Doesn't look like, well, it does look like he's got another one left as he moves his way up to the heels of Brisbane here. It's a gap between him and the Scots College athlete as the gaps start to appear a little bit more. So moment it's the race between Kembla Joggers, Trinity, Brisbane and Stewart as 15 metres opens up behind those two at the front.
So 500 to go. They'll see a very welcome 1 on the boards in front of them as they go down. And a race of 2 out the front. Brisbane backing up from that 800. And he's got Stewart for company, and they've gapped the rest of the field by about 15 metres or so. The best move behind them coming from Phil Batonis.
Phil Batonis, yeah, and also Bryn Darby as well. Great to see him mixing it with these boys here. Really cracking race here with 300 metres to go. Brisbane, and now Stewart goes boom, put the foot down. Brisbane trying to respond. He tries to lean forward here. We got the Westfield athlete, Matt, you said before, Phil Batonis, a 4.19 seed for him. A couple of late charges coming in behind, but at the moment it's Kobe Stewart going for broke. He still has to work hard here to make sure of this one. But this last 300 metres is going to be something exceptional if he can hold this leg speed through to the line. Philip Batonis is getting closer to Brisbane, moving around the shoulder and challenging for second, hunting down our leader here in Kobe Stewart from Trinity as he works towards the line. They might be trying to get a little bit closer here, and Philip Batonis having a terrific last 100 metres. Will Stewart hang on? Will he? I don't know. I reckon he might have
Just hung on, I reckon. But gee, it was close. And some sort of finish got the crowd out of there.